Hi guys! So I haven't done a video since I was about 6 weeks for my first ultrasound with the RE. So I figured it was about time to do an update. I thought about doing pregnancy vlogs, but I just didn't think I would stick with doing the weekly ones. Plus I felt like I'd be saying a lot of the same stuff every week. So I think I'll just do periodic updates, maybe one every trimester or maybe more once I get further along. But this first trimester, there just hasn't been too much to report. How have I been feeling? I have been nauseous. I haven't thrown up a lot, only 2 or 3 times, but I've been pretty much nauseous every day, most of the day. A couple days last week I woke up feeling great and I thought, oh yay, it's gone. Then the next morning I woke up throwing up. So I am 11 weeks, 5 days, and I am so looking forward to getting through this first trimester. I'm really hoping that as I get further into the pregnancy that all those things are going to kind of lessen. I've already noticed I have a little more energy. I mean, for like a solid 2 months, nothing got done at my house, and I don't work, so I would pretty much just be laying in bed the majority of the day because I just felt that bad. And then, you know, laying in bed with your curtains closed in the dark only probably makes you feel worse. So I was just not great the first couple of months. I did not feel good. I had a lot of headaches. I was tired. I was nauseous a good majority of the time. And here lately I've found out that if I eat fruit, I get sick. I mean, I actually throw up. Mostly it's just if I eat it in the morning. Like if I get up and I eat some fruit or some cereal or something like that, and I don't eat something like heavy to put with it, I guess the sweetness or the sugar or something doesn't sit well with my stomach, and then I find myself sick. So yeah, I had my first OB appointment today. My doctor released me at 8 weeks, 5 days, and I had my first OB appointment today, and it was pretty uneventful. We went in, we paid half of the money for the delivery and the prenatal appointments because we do not have maternity coverage on our insurance. So we did that, and we talked over some, you know, family history and stuff like that, and the doctor listened to the heartbeat with his fetal Doppler, and that's about it. He said, you know, the heartbeat sounded good. He said everything looks good so far. And he said that with the fact that I haven't bled any and I'm almost 12 weeks, that my chance of miscarriage is really low. Yay! Which I know, like, nothing is ever certain, but it's still nice to hear because I worried like a crazy person, like I'm sure most people do when they're pregnant and when they go through IVF, or even when they don't go through IVF. I bought a fetal Doppler a couple of weeks ago, and I checked. Well, I probably got it not even a week ago, but I check the heartbeat all the time. It is nice to have. It does make me feel good to be able to hear that heartbeat. Gives me a little bit of, you know, puts my mind at ease. There's not much to report besides that. The doctor did, I gotta admit, since we did the in vitro, we've been eating horribly. I mean, first, during the IVF, we just ate whatever we wanted as like a comfort to going through that stressful process, and we didn't want to, you know, put any pressure on ourselves by worrying about things like what we were eating, which sounds stupid, but whatever. The plan was to stop eating like that once we were done with that process. But then with the pregnancy, I've been so sick all the time. The last thing I want to do is stand over a stove and smell food cooking. And my husband doesn't really cook, mostly because I didn't let him cook most of our marriage, and now he just hasn't. And so he doesn't really, so we ate out. We've been eating out a lot, and I guess it reflected in my weight today because the doctor didn't hesitate to say, you need to stop eating fast food. He didn't ask me if I ate fast food. He just said, you need to stop eating fast food, and I'm like, And I'm like, yeah, we do eat a lot of fast food. He's like, yeah, well, you need to stop eating fast food, stop eating a lot of boxed food, or canned food. He's like, you need to be eating fresh or frozen vegetables, meat. He said he told us to get a Ninja and start making smoothies, which I used to drink a lot of smoothies, but here lately I haven't. But he did tell us that I needed to make a lot of smoothies and put a lot of vegetables in them, a lot of green vegetables. So what's funny is I've been wanting a Ninja for like a year, and my husband didn't really want to buy one because we had a blender. It's so blender. And the doctor recommended we get one, and I got one on the way home from the doctor's appointment. So I'm going to have to, you know, next time I want something, I'll just tell the doctor to recommend it. But that's pretty much it. Nothing too exciting to report. I went off of my progesterone last week, so I'm officially off of everything except prenatal vitamins, and it is awesome. So yeah, everything's been good since I went off my progesterone. I was a little, you know, worried about it, what would happen, but everything's been good so far. And I have been kind of curious about my prenatal vitamin because I take the Target, the Up and Up brand, and I'm not sure that they're the best ones that I should be taking. I watched something on one of these channels, I think it was like the Daily Bunch channel, where she did the test where you drop the vitamins in vinegar, and if they don't dissolve in so long, then you probably shouldn't be taking that one, and mine didn't do so well. So I went in Fresh Market today, and or Whole Foods, and I didn't think to look at the vitamins, but the next time I go in Fresh Market, I'm going to look at their vitamins because I've heard some people suggest their prenatal vitamin. If you have any other suggestions, leave them for me. I would love to switch up my vitamin because I don't feel too confident in that one. I guess that's about it. We've bought a ton of baby stuff, a lot of all baby girl stuff because we did the gender selection. So I'm just really hoping that gender selection actually worked, because if it's a boy, I mean, don't get me wrong, if it's a boy, we'll be ecstatic, but I've bought so much stuff and I haven't kept the receipts, and I've been, you know, just buying stuff willy-nilly. So I have a closet full of clothes. Granted, I buy most everything clearance. I've only bought like one thing that was, you know, overly priced, and it was just because it was so cute and I kept the receipt for it. So I'm just really hoping that it's a girl because we've got the nursery painted already and it's a nice girly color, and we've got the girl name picked out, and we've got the girl clothes. So if it's a boy, we're going to be still ecstatic but thrown for a loop a little bit. So that is it. That's it. That's all I have to report. I'm really looking forward to the second trimester. Really looking forward to showing, because right now I feel huge, but I just look like I ate too much. I don't look pregnant necessarily, but I've already started wearing some maternity clothes just for comfort's sake, because here lately, like, I've probably put on makeup 3 times in the last month, and this sounds bad, but I don't care as much how I look. Everything's about comfort. So yeah, I've worn some maternity pants and shorts and everything just because I want to be comfortable. So I'm not going to show you my belly or anything because I don't have anything much to show, just a little pudge. But that's it, guys. Talk to you soon.